Even the best days can be overshadowed by jealousy, which is like an invisible storm cloud. Surprisingly, we often feel most comfortable around those who secretly harbor ill feelings toward us. They may smile, laugh, but deep down, they might wish for our misfortune. The tricky part? Those who feel jealous rarely admit it. Instead, their negativity quietly reveals their true emotions over time. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 clear signs that someone may be jealous of you and offer Stoic-like techniques to handle it with calm and composure. Stick around until the end for insights that could change the way you view relationships. Unhealthy comparisons often fuel jealousy. People see only the highlight reel of your life and assume everything is perfect. But the closer they are to you, the more they're exposed to your successes, and the stronger their jealousy can become, especially if they're struggling to handle your achievements. The truth is, we've all experienced jealousy at some point. The real question is, how do we deal with it? Do we let it fester into resentment, or do we acknowledge it and let it go? The same is true for spotting jealousy in others. It's not just a harmless emotion. It can snowball into bitterness and, in extreme cases, sabotage. So buckle up. We're about to dive into 10 telltale signs someone is jealous of you, along with actionable steps you can take to stay grounded. Don't skip a second. These insights might just save you from the storm. Let's jump right in. Sign number 1, they copy what you do. Have you ever noticed someone mimicking everything you do? At first, it might feel flattering. They praise your ideas, take an interest in your work, and seem eager to learn from you. But as time goes on, it starts to feel less like admiration and more like subtle competition. And here's the kicker. They'll never admit they're copying you. Take James, for example, a talented interior designer. His colleague Brian often sought his input on design projects. Being generous, James was happy to share his ideas, from concepts to detailed plans. But one day James noticed something. Brian wasn't just listening, he was replicating. Brian began presenting James's ideas as his own, sometimes even pitching them to clients first. At a design event, Brian unveiled a setup eerily similar to James's work. When people praised it, Brian simply smiled, never acknowledging where the inspiration came from. This behavior often stems from insecurity. Instead of discovering their own worth, people like Brian resort to copying others, hoping to feel valuable. What they fail to realize is that imitation only makes them appear less authentic. James's true appeal wasn't just in his ideas, it was in the originality and passion he brought to his work. So how do you handle copycats? First, stay focused on your work. Don't let their actions discourage or distract you. Authenticity will always outshine imitation. Second, set boundaries. Be selective about sharing your ideas, especially with those who show little respect for your creativity. Third, keep evolving. True innovation can't be copied. If you're always moving forward, they'll never catch up. Document your work to protect your originality, and if needed, prove it's yours. Finally, be generous in spirit. Wish them clarity and hope they find their own path. Don't let their imitation harden your heart. Remember, no one can truly replicate who you are, and that's your greatest strength. Sign number 2, they make an attempt to discredit you. Being a complicated emotion, jealousy frequently takes on subtle, damaging forms. The objective can undermine your self-esteem and cause you to doubt your value. Imagine that you have just finished a significant assignment at work that you have put your all into. When you tell a coworker about your achievement, they say, "It's okay, but it might have been better if you tried a different approach," rather than praising you. A small remark, but enough to plant seeds of doubt. Jealous people often undermine systematically. It's not just criticism. They find ways to hurt you from unexpected angles. Imagine preparing for an important presentation, only to realize a trusted coworker gave you the wrong time or location. You arrive late, flustered, and less composed than usual. Or maybe a group of friends plans a gathering but forgets to invite you, only for you to find out through social media. On top of that, they might spread false rumors to tarnish your reputation. They'll suggest your success wasn't earned, or dig up past mistakes to cast doubt on your integrity. What can you do? Start by evaluating your inner circle. Often those closest to you may betray you. Avoid anyone who shows jealousy. Set boundaries and keep your plans and personal info to yourself. Above all, stay composed. Seek support from mentors or trusted friends, and remember their behavior stems from their own fears, not your worth. Forgiveness is also key, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let go of the hurt and focus on what truly matters, staying true to yourself. Your value doesn't come from their judgments. It comes from knowing who you are and the good you bring to the world. Sign number 3, they pretend to be happy for you, but secretly celebrate your failures. Not everyone who smiles at your success is genuinely happy for you. Some people wear a mask of fake joy, hiding their discomfort behind forced congratulations. Imagine you've just received a promotion at work and eagerly share the news with a friend. They smile and say congratulations, but their eyes avoid yours, and they quickly change the subject. While their words might seem supportive, their body language tells a different story. Conversely, when you stumble, they're the first to notice and celebrate. They'll spread the word about your failures, saying things like, "Finally, they didn't get everything right." It's as if your mistakes validate their own insecurities. How do you know? Keep an eye out for subtle clues such as guarded body language, dismissive remarks, or a lack of eye contact. So how do you handle people like this? First, set boundaries. Not everyone needs to know the details of your victories or struggles. Be selective with what you share and limit the influence insincere people have in your life. Second, don't let their jealousy shake your spirit. Stay focused on your journey and remember that their discomfort with your success says more about them than it does about you. Lastly, practice letting go. Not everyone is meant to celebrate with you, and that's okay. What matters is that you remain confident in your path and refuse to let negativity hold you back. The truth is, not everyone will cheer for you, but their silence or fake congratulations don't diminish your achievements. Spend your victories with those who genuinely care about you and encourage you, and let the others deal with their jealousy. Sign number 4, they discourage your ideas. Not everyone will be thrilled when you share a fresh, exciting idea. Some people, instead of encouraging you, will subtly try to extinguish the spark of your creativity. They might disguise their jealousy as reasonable advice, but their real intent is to make you question yourself. Imagine you've got a brilliant idea to open a cozy coffee shop in your town. You share this dream with a friend, and they respond with, "That sounds okay, but do you think this town has enough customers?" Or worse, "Starting a coffee shop is expensive. What if it doesn't work out?" These remarks aren't about helping you find solutions. They're about planting seeds of doubt. They might even attack your abilities, saying things like, "Do you really think you're experienced enough to manage a business like that?" Or they'll mask their negativity with concern, "I'm just worried you'll end up wasting your savings." Here's the thing, if they truly cared, they wouldn't just point out challenges, they'd offer support, ideas, or encouragement to help you succeed. What should you do in these situations? First, filter out the negativity. Not all advice comes from a good place. If you sense jealousy or doubt in someone's words, don't let it take root in your mind. Second, trust yourself. If you've done your research and believe in your vision, move forward confidently. Not everyone will see the potential you do, and that's okay. Third, set boundaries with consistent doubters. Not everyone deserves to hear your dreams. Share them only with people who genuinely believe in and support you. Finally, use their doubt as motivation. Prove to yourself that you can overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Your creativity and determination are powerful tools. Don't let anyone dim your light. Remember, your big ideas have the potential to transform your life. Stay confident, keep the faith, and don't let anyone hold you back. Sign number 5, they tell you you're doing too much. Have you ever had someone tell you, "Slow down, you're doing too much. You don't need to work so hard"? At first, it might sound like genuine concern, but often it's jealousy disguised as advice. People who can't match your energy or ambition will try to make you feel like you're overdoing it, because your drive highlights their lack of effort. They might say things like, "Your goals are too ambitious," or "You're going to burn out if you keep going like this." But let's be clear, these comments are rarely about your well-being. They're about their insecurities. Take Mike, for example. He was a hardworking colleague who always went above and beyond to deliver exceptional results. One day, another coworker told him, "Mike, why are you working so hard? Relax, you're making the rest of us look bad." At first, Mike questioned whether he was overdoing it, but soon he realized that the comment wasn't about his work ethic. It was about the other person's inability to keep up. Remember, no one has the right to decide your pace or your path but you. Jealousy often surfaces when you're achieving things others are too afraid to attempt or simply can't do. They may not outright tell you to stop, but their subtle comments are meant to hold you back. Don't fall for it. If you have big dreams, pursue them relentlessly. Your hard work isn't for their approval, it's for your fulfillment. Take inspiration from Stoic philosophy. You don't need external validation to live a meaningful life. Stay focused on your values. If you know you're on the right path, keep moving forward. The next time someone tries to make you feel like you're doing too much, pause and ask yourself, what are my goals? What gives my life meaning? Their negativity doesn't define your journey. Keep moving forward with strength and confidence. Your success is the best response to their jealousy. Sign number 6, they give you helpful bad advice. Not everyone who offers advice has your best interest at heart. Jealous individuals often disguise harmful suggestions as helpful guidance, steering you off course. Their advice might sound well-meaning, but their intent is to create obstacles or derail your progress. Think of Sarah, an ambitious entrepreneur with a groundbreaking startup idea. When she shared her business plan with a colleague, they suggested she pivot her strategy, claiming, "This is how successful companies do it." Trusting their advice, Sarah made changes, but they led her down an unproductive path, wasting valuable time and resources. Why? Because her colleague wasn't genuinely interested in her success. They were intimidated by her progress and hoped she'd fail. These people often justify their advice with phrases like, "This is what everyone does," or "Trust me, this is the best way forward." But beware, such advice is often a trap, designed to compromise your principles or push you into poor decisions. How do you respond to bad advice in disguise? First, stand firm in your values. Before acting on any guidance, ask yourself, does this align with my principles? If it doesn't, don't follow it. Second, seek counsel from trusted individuals. Mentors or experienced friends can provide valuable, unbiased perspectives when evaluating advice. Third, filter out negativity. Not all advice is worth taking, and it's okay to dismiss suggestions that don't serve your purpose. Finally, lean on your faith or inner wisdom for discernment. Ask for guidance to distinguish between helpful and harmful advice. With clarity and confidence, you can navigate through even the most challenging situations. Remember, your journey is yours to control. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and remain true to your values. Success built on integrity will always outlast shortcuts and schemes. Sign number 7, they constantly compare you to others to make you feel unworthy. Have you ever shared an accomplishment with someone only to be met with a dismissive comment like, "That's nice, but have you seen how much better they're doing?" This is a classic red flag of jealousy. Instead of celebrating your success, they'll compare you to others in an attempt to diminish your value and make you doubt yourself. Take Katie, for example. She recently achieved a significant milestone. Her business was featured in a local newspaper. Excited, she shared the news with a friend. Instead of congratulating her, the friend said, "That's cool, but Jack's company is doing double your revenue." In an instant, Linda's proud moment was overshadowed, leaving her deflated. Jealous people use comparisons as a weapon. Over time, these remarks can chip away at your confidence, making you feel like your achievements are never enough. If you notice someone doing this, take it as a sign they're not genuinely happy for you. Their toxic behavior can make it harder for you to reach your full potential. So, how should you respond? First, don't let their words define your worth. Celebrate your achievements unapologetically, no matter how big or small. Second, rethink how much trust you place in this person. If they consistently bring negativity, it might be time to stop sharing personal milestones with them. This doesn't mean cutting ties immediately. Just limit their access to the important parts of your life. Finally, surround yourself with people who lift you up. Build a positive support system of individuals who genuinely celebrate your victories. When you're in a healthy environment, you'll find the strength to rise above comparisons. Remember, your success is uniquely yours. It doesn't need to be measured against anyone else's. Keep shining in your own way, no matter what others say. Sign number 8. They misinterpret your advice as an insult. Some people twist your good intentions and perceive your advice as criticism. Instead of recognizing your help, they take it as an attack. This often stems from insecurity, making it hard for them to view your support objectively. Take Sarah, for example. She once offered a co-worker, Mark, some constructive feedback on his report, suggesting a clearer way to present the data. To her surprise, Mark snapped, "Do you think you're better than me?" Sarah was stunned. Her goal was to help, not offend. For jealous individuals, even well-meaning advice can feel threatening. They see your guidance as a challenge to their abilities, which triggers defensiveness and resentment. This dynamic creates tension and leaves little room for healthy communication. How should you handle situations like this? First, stay calm. Understand that their reaction isn't about you. It's about their own insecurities. Gently explain your intentions by saying something like, "I just wanted to help make things easier, nothing more." If their defensiveness persists, it might be time to reassess the relationship. Constant misunderstandings can take a toll on your emotional well-being. It's not your responsibility to fix someone who refuses to see your good intentions. Instead, prioritize relationships that value mutual growth and understanding. Not everyone will be open to your advice, and that's okay. What matters is that you recognize your worth and don't let misunderstandings discourage you. Focus on connections where your support's appreciated and let go of those who can't see the value in your help. Sign number 9, they attribute your success to luck, not hard work. Have you ever worked tirelessly toward a goal, only for someone to dismiss your efforts by saying, "You're just lucky"? This is a classic sign of jealousy. Instead of acknowledging your hard work, they downplay your achievements as if they happened by chance. Take James, for example. He dedicated months to studying for the bar exam, sacrificing sleep and free time to prepare. When he passed, an acquaintance remarked, "Oh, you must have just gotten lucky with the questions." A seemingly harmless comment, but one that completely disregarded the dedication and effort James had poured into his success. Jealous individuals often undermine your accomplishments because they don't want to acknowledge the hard work behind them. They focus on superficial factors, ignoring the sleepless nights, persistence, and determination that got you where you are. So how do you deal with this? First, celebrate your success without apology. Don't let anyone diminish your achievements, whether it's through dismissive comments or veiled jealousy. If someone chalks up your success to luck, respond confidently. "Actually, I worked really hard for this, and I'm proud of my efforts." Second, own your journey. Whether it's your dedication, faith, or personal growth, your achievements are valid. Share your story with pride. It's a testament to your resilience and determination. Lastly, stay grounded in your truth. Your success isn't dependent on their recognition. It's rooted in the effort, faith, and perseverance you've invested. Remember, your accomplishments are worth celebrating, no matter what anyone says. Keep working hard and don't let their jealousy cloud your confidence. Sign number 10, they avoid celebrating your achievements. Have you ever achieved something amazing only to be met with silence or lukewarm responses from certain people? This is a clear indicator of jealousy. Instead of congratulating you, they struggle to acknowledge your success because it highlights their insecurities. Take Laura, for example. She worked tirelessly to complete her master's degree while holding down a full-time job. When she shared her accomplishment with an acquaintance, their response was, "Oh, that program must not be that hard." A subtle comment, but one that completely dismissed the effort and sacrifices Laura had made. Jealous people often avoid celebrating your success because it makes them feel smaller in comparison. Instead of cheering you on, they might say things like, "Anyone could do that," or "Looks like you got lucky this time." Some may ignore your achievements altogether, leaving you questioning their support. So how do you handle this? First, don't let their silence make you doubt yourself. Your achievements are worth celebrating, even if you're the only one clapping. Reflect on your journey and take pride in how far you've come. Second, emotionally distance yourself from those who can't celebrate with you. You don't have to cut ties completely, but limiting their access to your personal milestones can protect your energy. Finally, surround yourself with people who genuinely support you. Build a positive circle of friends and mentors who want to see you succeed. True supporters will always celebrate your victories, big or small. Remember, your brilliance isn't dependent on their recognition. Keep shining, keep striving, and let your success speak for itself. Final thoughts. Now you know the signs that someone may be jealous of you. Remember, their jealousy isn't your problem, it's theirs. Your success is like a bright light, and sometimes it shines too brightly for people who are used to living in the shadows. Don't let their negativity dim your brilliance. Instead, be grateful, because their jealousy is proof that you're doing something worth noticing. Keep living your life with confidence and determination. Set boundaries where needed, and focus your energy on relationships that inspire and uplift you. Before you go, let me know in the comments. Have you ever encountered someone who showed these signs? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button to spread this message to others who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe and join our community of modern Stoics, living with purpose and wisdom. Remember, you can't control someone else's jealousy, but you can control how you respond. And that, my friends, is true power.